Good morning, geometry honor students. So today I would like to go over some of the basic concept for geometry, like finding the area, perimeter of the figure. Okay, so let's take a look at that. This one is the warm-up, things that you guys can just practice with. So 12 square, 144, 7.6 square, 57.76. Square of 64, obviously it's a perfect square number, 8. And the rest of that non-perfect square number, you probably have to do that with the calculator. Okay, so the one that we want to talk about today would be the formula for finding the perimeter area of basic geometric shape. So like the rectangle is always considered the quadrilateral, one of the quadrilateral. So the way to find the perimeter, it's 2 times the length plus 2 times width, okay? Or 2 times the quantity of L plus W. This 2, you can factor it out. It's the greatest common factor. And then area of the rectangle is length times width. So anytime that you deal with the perimeter, keep that in mind. The dimension is always considered 1, because that would be considered the total length of the figure. Area is just the coverage of the surface of the figure. So then that's just 2-dimensional. So that consists with the length and the width. So, and then for square, so square, it's just like 4 times s, 4 times the side length, because all 4 sides are equal. And then area of a square, it's just side square. And then triangle, you want to find out all those segments, side length around the triangle. So the shortest leg, the medium leg, the longest leg, which is A, B, and C. So combine them all together, you'll get the perimeter. And then the area of the triangle, it's 1/2 times the base times the height. The reason why it's base times the height first, because that once you construct the other part of it, it's just a rectangle. And take half of it, so then that'll be a triangle. Okay, so now let's take a look at that, some of the example here. So one thing that I just point out, perimeter is just 1-dimensional. So the unit, it's either inches, meters, miles. Area is 2-dimensional. So once you take the unit, so it's always the square of the unit. So square centimeter, square meters, square miles, things like that. Okay, so here's one of the examples. So given that the rectangle, the length is 6 inches, the width is 4 inches. So find the perimeter. So basically just plug in a number to the formula. Now keep that in mind, the formula, you need to find a way to recognize it, okay? So this one consists with 2L and 2 width. So that's why it's 2L plus 2 width. It's common sense. So combine all those numbers together. So the product, 2 and 6, which is 12. 2 and 4, product, which is 8. So 12 plus 8, which is 20. So 20 inches. And then the area, length times width, 6 times 4, so 24 square inches. The reason why that we would need to read through the exponent first, because that the rule, the order of operation, PEMDAS. So that's why we started with the exponent first. It's always parentheses, exponent, multiplication, division, so on and so forth. Okay? So now let's see what else. Triangle. So triangle again. So this one, just add up all those 3 sides together. So A plus B plus C. So quantity of x plus 4 plus 6 plus 5x. So x, there's no need to solve for x, because that's just part of the expression. So basically combine them all together. So combine the like terms. So x plus 5x, 6x. 4 plus 6, 10. Area, 1/2 times base times the height. So 1/2 times 6, then that's 3. 3 times x, 3x. 3 times 4, 12. Distribute. Okay, so it's pretty basic. And here's the additional example. So finding the perimeter and the area of a square. So basically by plugging the number to the formula, evaluate, and then you get those units. Okay, so this one is just the word problem. So anytime that I deal with the word problem, you always want to highlight a key word, key number. We do know that it's a triangle. So once we get that, the base, the height, and then basically just plug in a number, find the area. And also this one showing that the base and the height of each triangles are about 4 inches, so plug in a number. And then find the approximate amounts of fabric used to make the 12 triangle. So each triangle, it's 8 square inches, so 12 triangles, the total area, 12 times 8, 96 square inches. So here's another additional example, so you guys can do for practice. And then let's talk about the basic circle. So circle always involved with the center, the radius, which is half of the diameter. And the way to find the circumference, so that means the surrounding arc length of the circle. So the way to do it, it's either by using 2 pi r or pi times d. So pi, usually that's considered 3.14, but pi, it's called the irrational constant. So it's about 3.141525, blah blah blah. It goes on forever. So that's why it's called the irrational number. But you try to round it, it's considered 22/7, which is considered a rational number. But again, if that showing the word in terms of pi, so just leave that in terms of pi. Sometimes it's being specified using 3.14 as pi. So here's one of the example. Find the circumference in the area of a circle with radius 8 centimeter. So use the pi key on the calculator. So pi key, which is the irrational constant on the calculator. So 2 pi r, so rewrite it as 2 pi times 8, so 16 pi. So using calculator, round it up to the nearest 10, so it's 50.3 centimeter. Pi r square, so pi times a square, so 8 times 8, 64 pi, so 201.1 square centimeter. It's approximately, it's not exact. Okay, so now let's see what else that we have here. Additional examples, so quite similar to what we did. And here's the extra practice. So for the homework problem, you can do it. So find the area perimeter of each figure, rectangle similar to what we did, triangle, and then the perfect square. And also circles, radius given, diameters are given, area of a rectangle it's given, so you want to find out the other element, the length it's given, so you want to find a width for this. So basically applying the formula, so you get all those kind of key elements. Alright, that's it. So thank you for watching the video today. So once again, if you guys do like the channel, so please subscribe it. So again, I do have more valuable lesson coming up. And also, you guys probably want to refer to your friends, check out the other part of the lesson that I have up there. So basically, for the YouTube channel, I do put in stuff that from Algebra 1 all the way to AP Calculus. Okay? So thank you. So I'll see you guys next time.